I would say, welcome.
Welcome. That's it. Welcome to what?
I'll discuss anything.
Well, slap my penis and call me
I
a
don't remember,
hamster.
what are we called?
What is this? What is this? Where am I? I
never remember the fucking thing's name.
I can never remember where I am, dude. I just
Shut up. Fuck you.
You've got early Alzheimer's.
I do,
Will.
yeah.
That's what's happening. Welcome to the AnythingCast. I'm Patrick,
I'm Eric.
Will.
and
I've got terrible news.
what's that?
It might not be that terrible.
Okay.
Depends on how you feel.
Yandere
Okay,
Dev
thanks-
isn't going
thanks-
to finish his game.
Oh my God, Yandere Dev?
Whoa.
Is he dead?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yandere got him.
Oh.
Remember how last episode we were talking about AI?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so Robin Williams' daughter speaks out
I already don't like where this is going.
against AI recreations of actors' voices, quoting, "I find it personally disturbing."
Personally, like, did they recreate her voice? That kind of implies that.
No, I
They
believe
were
that-
asking if they could recreate Robin Williams' voice.
Yeah. That would be really creepy to hear my dead dad
Yeah.
in movies. Like, that wouldn't... I don't think I'd be okay with that either.
Hold on,
Also,
hold
the
on.
fact that he didn't voice the genie anymore, like, because he had
Yeah.
a falling out with Disney, and now they're like, oh, we'll just digitally recreate his voice.
It looks like some people were just asking her because CGI actors have been kind of more prevalent.
CGI actors.
Yeah, in Disney, they did Leia, they did Tarkin.
Oh, I see. Okay, CGI
Okay.
recreations of actors, not
So,
actors
but-
that are
But
CGI.
they were asking Zelda Williams what she thought if people like approached her to make AI recreations of her dad, and she was like, "Nah, it'd be bad."
Would you name your daughter
Yeah.
Zelda?
No, but I don't like the games that much.
So what you're telling me is that Robin Williams made a bad decision.
I have a hell of a hot take.
You have a hot take on Robin Williams?
Yeah,
He's dead man, Will.
yeah. Well, who cares?
Yeah, true.
Bring
Go
it
for
up.
it.
I don't think he's that funny.
My God.
I like
Oh.
his movies. I just don't think he's that funny.
Patrick, put a Vine boom on that. Jesus shit.
Like,
You don't think that Robin Williams is...
stand up? I've seen like all of his movies. I think he's a great actor. I just don't think he's that funny.
You're a madman. You're absolutely... You're just wrong. You're just physically, unequivocally wrong. Robin Williams is fucking hilarious.
Name one good joke.
One thing is that context is important when it comes to comedy and the like, and a lot of Robin Williams stand-up. Wasn't that like in the 80s?
He dressed
I have
up
no
as a
idea.
big fat white woman.
Did he?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh my God.
You watch Jumanji?
Yeah, he was pretty good in Jumanji.
Did you watch
Both
Good
funny
Morning
and
Like,
Vietnam?
are you really gonna come at me with the Robin Williams Jumanji is a hilarious movie?
Yeah,
Got some
Jumanji
pretty
isn't
funny spots in it
funny.
here and there.
Yeah,
but, like,
thank
no.
you. Like
more
we're
of a
talking
thriller.
about like a 4 out of 10 movie at best.
Jumanji?
Jumanji?
Yes.
Excuse you?
Excuse you. What,
Jumanji.
Are you coming at me with that's a
Jumanji.
good movie
The
right now?
classic Jumanji?
Yeah, it's like a 4 out of 10.
That's like a 7 out of 10 at like
No.
worst.
Hold on. What is... I'm looking it up
Like-
right now. What is
I'd
Jumanji
say
got on Rotten?
Jumanji's like an 8.
On Rotten Tomatoes, I want to know what the
Everyone's
fucking
got
score is.
an up their ass that it's such a. He's got so many good movies. He's got like Good Morning Vietnam, Saving Will or whatever the fucking movie was.
Saving Will.
To Smoochie.
Patrick, put up the
Who?
cover for Saving
Death to
Will.
Smoochie?
I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, that's where he's like a washed up children's entertainer who gets usurped by like a Barney analog and he tries to kill him.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a little raunchy, so some people are a little about
Rotten
it. but-
Tomatoes Jumanji has a critic score of 52 and an audience score of 63. So
See, not as good as you thought.
maybe not as good as we remember, Eric. Maybe Will's right.
Disagree.
Should we watch Jumanji on the show?
I think so. Yeah.
I could handle watching Jumanji.
We could do Jumanji. Jumanji would be a fun movie to watch as a watch along.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good scenes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I like Good Morning Vietnam and Good
I've
Will
never seen
Hunting.
that one.
It's pretty
I've,
good.
I've seen Good Will
I've never
Hunting.
seen
No,
either of those.
you and I have watched Good Morning Vietnam together.
You keep saying that we've watched these movies together, but I swear to God, like we watched Good Will Hunting together.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes, we watched
We did.
that one together.
Me and Aaron also saw that together.
Okay, well, you can't just keep saying that I've seen movies with you that you've seen with your girlfriend.
Listen, we watched fucking Good Morning Vietnam because I remember you and me both screaming, "Good morning, Vietnam!"
And you say that like I don't do that constantly, even though I've never seen the movie. That's the
You have
only.
seen the movie.
Okay, let me tell you if I've seen Good
You
Morning
have a
Vietnam.
false memory right now.
Okay, yeah.
You have a false non-memory.
I'm just trying to think of more movies that he's been in that I've seen.
District 13.
District 9, you mean?
Yeah, that's
Robin
the one.
Williams.
Patrick, put up District 13 with Robin Williams. That's a good one.
Just in Half-Life.
What else has he been? The Flubber? I
Yeah,
guess?
Flubber fucking
Flubber
rules.
was okay, yeah. About a 6, I'd give it.
Yeah, it's not really.
It's not a classic.
It's a bit of a Doolittle film, isn't it?
They really wanted it to be like a cult classic, and it just wasn't.
He was in Night at the
It
Museum.
was fine. Yeah, he plays Roosevelt.
He was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Shrink.
Okay, I'll give you that. He was very good as Roosevelt.
Man of the Year.
But let's not pretend that movie's not like
And
a
Bicentennial
6 or
Man,
7.
but that's not funny.
No, but Bicentennial Man's fucking good. Patch Adams.
I thought that movie
Yeah.
got like bad reviews.
I mean, Patch Adams isn't a good movie. I'm just saying movies he's been in.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen Patch Adams. I think Patch Adams has like a 2 on Metacritic. No, 2 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hey, I got breaking news.
Yes.
Nope.
So a North Dakota senator died in a plane crash with his wife and 2 kids.
Fufucking good.
Wait,
Jesus
another senator?
Christ.
Jesus.
Thank
Like
God.
it was the chick who died recently, and now this dude?
Yeah, so like it was either him
And I
or
hope he
his
burns
wife.
in hell.
Damn. And then it was either him or his wife were flying the plane. And like, what's weird is like this dude was a National Guard, like something, and his wife was an Army pilot. So like they have experience. Like they are experienced pilots.
Yeah, and he was a soldier in the system.
Yeah.
A system which I'm
but yeah,
fighting back against.
Sadly, like both of his kids died. Both parents died. The only surviving is a step child.
Has he
Jesus.
been in contact with that like Prigozhin guy recently?
Okay, but for real though, like so the senator died in a plane crash.
Yeah.
His wife died too.
Yeah.
His 2 children died, and then a stepchild survived.
Yeah.
So his entire life
One
is
that's
dead.
that's fucking tragic.
Yeah, I like just imagine
He's
if
got a
you're like
spiritual
a close
successor.
family member, like say like your sister,
Yeah.
suddenly her entire immediate family just died.
Yeah. And she somehow survived in the whole fucking ordeal.
No, just imagine like your
Nah, just
sister's
like,
entire
you know,
immediate family's dead.
She had a
Like
stepson
that.
or something from another marriage, and that's the only kid that survives.
Jesus.
It's just this kid that you've never met and
Yeah.
isn't actually related
Like
to you
that,
or
just
anything.
that entire branch of your family is just gone.
So what happened? Do they know?
I think they're investigating it right now.
So they got shot down.
Yeah.
The Russians did.
The,
they're-
some redneck with a shotgun came out and thought it was a UFO.
I don't think that would take down most planes. I think
Yeah,
you
what
would,
do you know?
you would have to get really, really
You ever
close.
shot a plane with a shotgun?
No, but I'm familiar with shotgun ballistics.
I was on a plane one time
They
and I
don't
got
go that far.
I was on a plane one time and I was scared that the plane would go down, and I was sitting next to a guy who had been in the Air Force, and I told him that I was worried about the plane going down, and he specifically said to me, he turned to me and he looked me in the eyes and he said, "You realize these things were made to get shot at, right? And then still land." And I was like, you know what, that's a good point. Like, we designed planes with the idea that they would be popped full of holes.
If this makes you feel any better, in the U.S., there has not been a major plane crash
since you don't even have to say it. I see the smile on your face.
Sometime between 2000 and 2002.
Yeah, sometime around
Something
there,
like that.
something like that. I think it
Somewhere
was
in
in.
that area.
I think realistically it was like 2003.
It was in the 9th or 10th month of the year, I think.
But
somewhere around there.
yeah, like we haven't actually had a
A little less than 15 or days so in.
We've actually been very safe with our in-country plane
Well,
travel.
in general,
Yeah.
like plane travel is insanely safe in the first place because I
Yeah.
mean, even if the engines go out in a plane, as long as they don't blow up and take the wing out, the thing can still land. Which is the idea that planes can glide without an engine is what keeps them being really safe in general.
Yeah, because then they just find a highway and then they just park it
Pretty
on the highway
much,
or
yeah.
something,
Or like
you
a
know.
giant lake or,
Oh
you
my
know, just
gosh.
anything.
Fucking speaking of just planes being super safe, former NFL tight end Russ Francis dies in a plane crash.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Ironic.
Yeah, that happened like today.
Tom Hanks died in a plane crash.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Tom Hanks warns dental plan ads image is AI fake.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be.
Have you guys? Hey, actually, no. Fuck off. I need to actually rant.
Go for it.
Have you been seeing these commercials where, like, you'll be watching YouTube and so an ad will pop
I
up?
think
and
I know what this is.
And this in a fucking AI voice of like Steve Harvey or Joe
Yep.
Rogan or
Yep.
like Obama is like, "Hello, have you heard about your $3,000 plan from the government? You can get $5,000 from the
Every
government right now. I pay my health care, my
For your
food, my
groceries, for your
groceries, my
healthcare.
dick. Wait, my bitch who sucks my dick gets $5,000
Lieutenant
Like,
Dan
that's
died.
not
from the
real. That
government."
has to be a scam,
Yes!
right? Like, there's
Yes!
nothing like.
No way! If you've clicked,
How
someone
is
click on
YouTube
it.
allowing these?
Yeah.
And if it is official, well, it's not. Like,
It's not.
Like that.
There's been no, it would be
Why
all
isn't it on
over
the
the
actual news?
Yes, it'd be all over the
Like-
news if the government was giving people $5,000.
It's just like every time someone discovers Bigfoot or something, it's just like, do you really think this new TV show is going to have it? Do you
Like-
really think that if they hadn't like actually discovered Bigfoot or something, that
It would
they'd have
just be on the
fucking
news.
publicized that
who
like
are they
way
getting
earlier?
with this ad? Dementia patients. I know.
Yeah, I mean-
I know. It's just dementia patients.
Yeah,
That's
just
all they're
old people.
getting. But like,
I mean, look,
Fuck.
dude. Every now and
I
again,
hate it. I
when
hate
that
being
comes
targeted
up,
by
part of
this.
me like there's that little inkling in the back of my head. It's just like
start the
I want to
revolution.
get that money. Like I want to get that money.
I know.
Like there's that part of you that's
yeah,
gullible,
and then that other
like
part's
deep
just
down
like,
inside.
I need to start the revolution.
It's like there's
fucking
no-
ads.
I haven't seen this. What is this?
Yes,
It's-
they're like there's a $6,000 thing or this $3,000 thing.
Or
It changes
$5,000
sometimes.
thing.
Yeah, like
they
they're preying off of the people who like how we all got those
Need
fucking
government care.
government checks and stuff during COVID and all of that. Like got the stimulus payments and shit.
Yeah.
like
They're preying on people who don't
preying
know
on people
that.
who don't understand how that works.
Yeah.
And like
And they're just saying that the government has issued more money.
If
Go
this-
to this website and sign up.
if it was a thing, we'd have all gotten it just like we did last time.
It would have been on Fox or CNN
Yeah.
or ABC or literally
The government
everywhere.
would be making a real effort to actually tell you about
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
You-
but
They
there
wouldn't
has
be
to be.
using AI
Republicans
Steve
would be
Harvey.
Republicans would be throwing the biggest goddamn
Hissy
bitch
fit,
fit
yeah.
in the world right now. If
You're
they were
telling me no
giving
one
you,
in the Senate's even going to mention
yes,
this?
Mitt McConnell himself would fist fight you before giving you $5,000
He would get out
fucking
of his little
dollars.
turtle shell.
Yeah, like McConnell would fist fight you before giving you $5,000.
And then he'd stare into the camera and not say anything for a solid 15 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, but YouTube has to go through ads before they'll even like put them up and approve them. So there has to be some realistic something to it. Otherwise, it would fall under their scam policy.
I don't know.
There
man.
is something
There has to be.
convoluted going on.
I wouldn't click on it just because I'm like, no fucking way.
I'd click on it. I mean,
Okay,
on the phone.
I hope you get it.
Yeah,
I want to know
on a-
what it is.
Fuck, you do that? You get money?
Tell me.
Tell
Okay,
Review that
I
shit.
will.
Tell
I
me.
will.
Please. Mister, I'll review anything. Please review the $6,000 government scam with the AI Steve Harveys
Yeah.
and
or Joe Rogan.
and Joe Rogan's. Yeah.
Hold on. If I just YouTube AI Steve Harvey,
Maybe.
Well, that might give you like
$6,000
legitimate
ad.
parodies.
Yeah, do $6,000 ad.
$6,000 ad.
Or government money.
Or yeah, government money might bring it up.
Yeah, government money, my dick.
Government money.
Yeah.
$6,000 government money.
Like, I legitimately
I'm
kind
so
of
glad
want
you
to
know-
know
I
what the
felt
fuck
like-
this is.
I
Yeah.
felt like I was going insane.
Did you
Right?
see this IRS $6,400 Social Security spending card subsidy? It was like 2 months ago.
Probably.
They keep saying, and I swear to God, for months they keep saying, this will be done in 30 days.
Yes.
Like in 30 days.
because they're preying on FOMO.
Because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you won't be able to get the payment if you don't sign up now. And it's just like, yeah, but it's been going out for 30 days for about 90 days now. So, like, something is up. I don't know what the fuck it is, but much like Will over here, I'm way too scared to dig into it. I don't want to touch that shit with my shovel.
I know. Like, we'll dig into it, and then the super hot assassin's going to be shooting us in the back of the head.
Yeah, what are you scared of? Like, sincerely, what are you scared of? I guess it's
scamming,
like,
man.
I guess people, if it asks you to put in your
Because
social security number, don't do that.
Number. I don't even want them to have my data.
Yeah.
Because you know what they get with my data? They're going to call me. And they're going to bother me.
Are they?
Constantly,
Something
dude.
is
They're
going
scammers.
on there. I don't know what the fuck it is. I couldn't tell you. I'm not in that
Well,
enough.
here's the issue is if you click on it, they're going to get your phone number somehow. They're going to get your phone number. They're going to get your data in some way, somehow. They're going to start emailing you. They're going to start phone calling you because that's all they want. That's what these people want. So that they can call these old people with like memory problems and shit, and they can get them to sign up and send them fucking cards or like threaten them with the IRS and shit, like outside of whatever this ad is saying. That they're gonna have Steven make these AI ads, and then next door, Paul's gonna call grandma and fucking go, "Hey bitch, you ain't paying your taxes. Go buy a Costco gift card, $300, and pay your taxes." Mm-hmm. That's what this is.
Yeah, it's just a scam. I found it.
Oh, you finally found it.
Yeah, I found it. Fact check: Americans are not eligible for up to $6,400 in health credits. It is apparently just a scam for seniors.
Yeah, how dare you, YouTube?
Fuck YouTube.
Yeah. Why is that available? Apparently they've been taken down. They're not up anymore.
Well, I keep getting ads.
They're redoing it.
Are they?
They're gonna just do it somewhat different and then
because
push it
they do it with
back to the
AI.
system. Yeah, that's why they're using like AI Steve Harveys and AI Joe Rogans and stuff like
And
that.
Obama.
YouTube is just doing absolutely no due diligence on this shit.
That's fucked.
Like it is.
I got a video taken down for scams and shit like last week. I can't do anything.
It was just a cat.
One of us.
Yeah.
it was just
One
a
of our
cat.
things.
It was
or
a cat
one of your
video.
things?
It was me. It was me and Will filming the ramen video. There's a clip of the ramen video where I'm talking to my cat over the trash can.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
Yeah, it got taken down for scams, disinformation, and something else.
What the fuck were you talking about while you were talking to the cat? I just remember you dicking around with the cat while you guys were making ramen. It was a nothing.
I can't
moment.
figure out. I got a YouTube strike for that, dude. That video got taken down. I can get 3 strikes before my channel gets deleted.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I got a fucking strike for that shit. So they took the video down. I don't know. I appealed the decision, and they still were like, "No, this is getting taken down." I think.
What the fuck was in that moment?
But you can scam people with AI. It's fine.
Do you have the original recording still?
Yeah, of course I do.
So
here's what I think happened
while that was happening.
Here's what I think happened. I think the video was called "Don't Jump," and that because Will at the end of the video, I'm talking to the cat and I'm like, "Dude, I see where you're at. You're in a bad place." You know, he's like over the trash can, like he's gonna jump into the trash can. I'm like, "You're in between the Clorox and the bleach, dude. That's a bad place. I've been where you are." And then at the end of the video, Will says, "Don't jump," and then I look at the fucking camera and I laugh because it's funny. And I named the video "Don't Jump," and I think that is like.
Is it because you're alluding to suicide?
I think that the idea is that
too
I'm
edgy
trying
for
to get
YouTube,
people
dude.
to click on the video by having the video titled "Don't Jump," and then that's alluding to a situation that is not happening, and YouTube considers that a scam.
But you can create AI.
Yeah, but you can create AI to tell people that they can have $6,400, and that's fine.
Considering the kind of shit way more popular YouTubers than us are getting away with on a daily fucking basis.
I can't come up with anything,
How the fuck does that even show up on radar?
I have
don't
no
understand.
clue. That video has 1,000 views. Like, it was nothing. It was just a small little short, like, funny gag video with a cat.
And you get a full-on strike.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
no idea.
goddamn ridiculous.
Check oh hey, you know what we should do?
What's that?
We should just get absolutely fucking ripped, right?
Yeah.
Cover our faces with like silly stupid mask or just not take any pictures from above the neck.
And then go crash a senator's plane?
OnlyFans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We don't
I thought you were talking about ripped as in like getting really stoned at first. In my head.
we could do
That's
that
taking
too.
a rip.
Yeah.
We could do that in between. Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything.
So get shredded is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then start an
Get the cum
OnlyFans?
gutters, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm here for this.
And we just start an OnlyFans.
Like together? Like we have a combat, like all 3 of us?
No, why not?
Do we just like jack each other off? Or
No,
like...
it doesn't have to be like that. No.
Okay,
No,
just
because
more
like
the
you gotta
classy
you gotta play
OnlyFans.
to your audience. No. Hold on, Eric. Hold on. And you'll
Okay.
understand this because I know
Okay,
how much
I
into
think I
porn
might
you
see
are.
where you're going now. Hold on.
But
Go
but
on.
the target audience for if you're going to look at men to get off, a lot of the times, at least in my opinion, it's
And
not.
you know a lot about that.
Yeah,
huh?
it's not like them doing anything. I don't know, like men doing stuff, not fun. But like looking at the men, like just seeing them,
You heard it here, folks. Will is a professional and knows what he's talking about when it comes to jacking off to other men.
The target thing is, though, it's more about like them building a fantasy in their mind when you go to like jack off to a guy.
You're kind of like talking about the general concept of like women's erotica versus men's erotica, whereas we generally like it like, holes slamming into things and stuff. Like,
but like
women tend to be a little bit more cerebral with that shit.
Yeah, they want an erotic book.
Yeah, they want an erotic fantasy.
Yeah, and the gay crowd's kind of 50-50 on that.
That would be the crowd audience.
Yeah, some of them are more cerebral, some of them are more.
I'm just saying, I think it'd be easy work because, like, essentially, you'd take pictures or a video, and at most, you're just building a fantasy, and we're good at building fantasies.
Yeah,
and we wouldn't have. And the best thing I think is the reason we wouldn't go anything above the face is because the face.
Because we're ugly.
Yeah, the face ruins it.
yeah.
But if you let people build the face themselves, they make the perfect face.
Yeah, it's true. I see what you mean. Yeah. I mean, what are we just gonna do? Be taking pictures of our pecs and washboard abs?
Just our muscles.
Okay.
Because that's all they need.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly.
I mean, Well, we'd have to put our muscles in situations that women jack off to. Like we'd have to stage like an arrest.
Get one of us on a horse.
Yeah, somebody on a horse.
I'm not against it because that's just modeling at that point.
Working at a farm.
Yeah,
I mean,
we can do that. We have plenty of that shit.
It's basically modeling.
I have a pitchfork.
Yeah, none of us are
that's what
out
you
of
need.
shape enough to where we couldn't realistically do this.
No, well, we have to get in shape for sure.
But
I mean, there's
it's not
work
like either
involved.
one of us is like a 300-pound slob or anything.
True.
Like all of us have like workable bodies.
Yeah.
Like
we don't have the camera.
I could shape this shit up.
That's what we're missing.
We'd have to get a better camera.
Yeah, we'd have to get like an $800 camera.
It'd be a small investment.
Yeah. We'd need an expensive 4K camera.
But I think it'd pay off.
We might could get a friend or colleague
assuming at
somewhere
least one of us was just shredded.
Okay, but I think that
I think all three of us should. If
I was
gonna
gonna say,
we all gotta fucking do this.
I'm saying it starts if one person gets shredded, but like the goal would be everyone gets involved with it.
Okay, I thought that the idea was that we were making an account where all three of us are shredded and we do fantasy situations where it's three shredded guys doing stuff with each other.
And it could, then eventually it would be that.
Yeah, it's like you guys arresting me, but we're all fucking shredded and shirtless.
Yeah.
Or like, or...
and I mean, there could definitely be some...
I could probably
fake
procure
gay
some
erotica,
like
chicks dig
ammo
that.
belts and stuff.
Chicks dig that Yuri shit.
That's
is it Yuri,
Yowie.
right? Yowie? Whatever it is? I don't know.
Yowie.
Is Yuri the other one?
Yeah,
the opposite?
Yuri's the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Chicks dig vor. We could make some good vor content.
I hate vor.
There you go.
Have we said how much we hate vor?
I mean, you can say how much you hate vor all
Do you like
want.
vor?
We'll do some vor impregnation stuff.
Yeah.
I hate vor. Yeah, we'll buy you like a pregnant belly.
I don't hate vor. I mean, like, I've jacked off to vor 3, maybe 4 times in my life.
What do you like about jacking off to stomach acid?
It's not that. I mean, I'm mostly into cock vor, which is kind of like an extreme version of vor.
Wait, isn't that just like when the hentai is having like the 3D cut and you can see the cock going all the way down? And
no, it's like where you get swallowed by a cock.
Oh,
yeah. Like, I can think of a few things where I've jacked off to that.
My brain did that backwards there. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen some pretty extreme docking before.
That's like the Keaton Peele bit when he's listening to the radio and he's like, "Day 3, I shoved a toothpick up my penis. I cried for hours."
That's fucking sounding, dude. That's different. I'm thinking of specifically one comic that I jacked off a couple of times too, where it was like this guy and then his neighbor, and he goes and he like has sex with his neighbor, and then they get in a hot tub, and then his neighbor's penis grows exponentially to the point to where the penis starts like eating the other guy, essentially.
Like an anaconda.
Yeah, like an anaconda, and then like it's growing out of the jacuzzi, and it's like in this room it would basically touch the ceiling, and the other guy's like lower body is inside the penis. I jacked off to that a few times.
That sounds gross.
That's vor. That's technically vor.
gross.
Yeah, I think the closest thing I've
He
seen
ends
to
up in
that
the
is some of
balls.
that stuff where it's like 3D animated stuff, and it's like low quality, and it'll have like Sonic characters with massive penises. And
There's some
stuff.
vor in the new Mortal Kombat video.
I've seen that.
Really?
Yeah, I put. Well, I mean, I don't think any of the vor actually happens in the video, but I put a clip of something from vor in the Mortal Kombat video. It's the Crystal the Fox one, the classic one.
Oh, classic.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
Also, I've jacked off to Crystal the Fox way too much to not have ever jacked off to vor.
Resident Evil 8 has vor in it.
Crystal the Fox. That's the one from that weird
GameCube Star Fox.
GameCube Star Fox
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
where she's like prehistoric. Fox girl.
Everyone's like
Yeah.
classic first furry.
You know that wasn't a Star Fox game originally?
About to say, no, you're forgetting about I almost said NBA.
Ratchet.
Ratchet.
Ratchet's the
No.
original furry.
Fuck, what's the Michael Jordan one?
Lola
Space Jam.
Bunny.
Space Jam.
Oh yeah, Lola Bunny. If
Yeah.
we want to go further back, we can either get to Maiden Marian from Robin Hood and the Disney Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, a little bit there though. That I was too young. That didn't tickle my pickle at the time.
I was more into Robin Hood himself in that than Maid Marian.
He's a very
That
charming
makes sense.
Yeah,
character.
he's extremely charming. He's well drawn. He's lean. He's he's hot. He's a hot fox guy.
Yeah, if furries can work for you, then
God,
yeah,
yeah, they can, dude.
I'm fine with anthropomorphic furry stuff.
I'm admitting
Just please
to a
don't
lot of-
fucking animal.
I'm admitting to a lot of
We all know you're a
stuff on the-
degenerate. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really have any problem with any real form of degeneracy as long as like nobody's actually getting hurt. You can be as weird and fucked up as
Keep
you
a
want.
fantasy a fantasy.
Yeah, like
The reason it's
as long as
fantasy.
it's between two consenting adults, I could give a fuck. I could give a fuck what 4 or 5 consenting adults do in a fucking cabin. You know. As long as they're, as long as everyone agreed to be there, I don't really care.
But what if my thirsts
But what
grow,
if it's
Eric?
what if it's sacrificing baby chickens?
Okay.
So what? I eat chicken all the time.
What if it's,
It's fucked up and
what
weird,
If it's,
but-
what if it's the seal clubbing club?
Well, are you under the impression that nobody uses sealskins anymore?
What is the most fucked up normal thing that people did for a fetish? Is it putting the fucking hamster in their ass? Or the guinea pig or whatever?
Normal?
That's the most
Where
like,
do you
I'm
draw
talking about,
the line?
Yeah, where is your normal, you degen?
What's the most fucked up thing that is like culturally accessible that everybody knows about? Like everybody knows about.
Or waterworks.
You think that's worse than putting a fucking guinea pig in your
no,
ass? Because the guinea pig
That's not
dies
normal,
up there.
you dumbass.
I'm saying like shit that people know about. That's what I'm saying is
mainstream.
normal.
And then maybe
what's-
people know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could
no,
say
the
it and
Pain
people would
Olympics.
know what it is.
The Pain Olympics?
Yeah, of course. Nailing your dick to a board.
Pain Olympics or whatever.
Yeah, but that's not like a fetish. I'm talking about like what's
You don't
the
think people
most
fetishize?
Some
You don't think
do, but
masochists fetishize that?
what's the most fucked up
Okay, the three of us know
mainstream-
about that, but that's not really
Yeah, you think my
mainstream.
mom
Like,
knows
you
what that
know,
is?
Yeah, like.
Hold on,
it's
let's call her and see.
Close.
Hold on.
I don't know. 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh God, are you gonna really do it?
Hold on. You guys, I got something. Hold on.
Yeah, I got.
You guys hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Hi, babe.
Hey, I just got a quick question for you. I want you to know that we're recording the podcast right now, but I've got a question that the guys were positing to me, and I need to know. It's just very important for the show. Do you know what the BME Pain Olympics are?
The what now?
The BME Pain Olympics. Do you know what that is?
The BME. Is that what the letters you're giving me?
Yeah.
If you don't know what it is,
if you
don't
don't
look
know
it
what
up.
it is, yeah. If you don't know what it is, don't look it up. But
Please God.
Yeah, but the argument we're having
The
is
last word.
She's gonna look it up.
No, don't look it up. Please don't look it up.
You better tell her not to.
Yeah, don't look this up. But do you know what the BME Pain Olympics are?
Pain Olympics.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said penal.
Yeah, no, it's
Well,
very
it's
close.
involved.
Trust me. But I'm taking it you don't know what that is.
Olympics.
Yes, ma'am.
It was held in
She looked it up.
Okay, I'm hanging up the phone before you start talking to me about this.
Just
Don't
like-
She looked it up. Watch a
I
video.
don't think I know what that is, though. I really don't.
Okay, that's good. We're making sure.
Well, if you don't, there's a couple videos that you could get educated.
No, shut up.
No,
Shut up.
don't watch any of that.
Don't watch it.
You can look it up on Google if you don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
don't
that's
do
not the
that.
problem.
Yeah,
We know what it is.
I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it.
Okay.
Your mom look
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, Angel. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay.
She is such a nice
gonna
lady.
look it up, dude.
Anyway.
You're gonna have a phone call later.
I don't know about that.
So the average person doesn't really know.
Yeah.
about
They don't know what that is.
Dude, your
About
mom.
the
No
BME
way.
thing.
How I don't know how like computer literate is your mom though.
She uses an iPad. You know.
Relatively.
She,
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
She's been around the block a few times. She knows what's
She
going
has.
on.
She was in the BME Pain Olympics. Actually, she was
That was
lying the
funny
whole
from
time.
what it was talking about there. She was like, "That was held. That was
yeah.
over in the. Yeah, I was there in Alabama on the
Yeah.
ranch when we were doing Mr. Hands, and we were just like, oh god.
Yeah. So
That's
point
your
being,
grandpa's penis we nailed to that board.
so
Oh,
point
your
being,
grandpa had the most elastic testicles. Oh boy.
point being, mainstream people do not know what that is. What is the most mainstream fucked up fetish? I'm telling
lemon
you,
stealing whores.
that's not a fetish, Will. That's
God.
a video. You keep saying videos.
It has to be like an actual fetish people are aware of.
Scat.
Scat play would obviously be the first answer most people are going to come
Yeah,
up with.
I mean, it's not vor. You know, it's not
Scat.
inflation.
How about scat? Is scat normal?
Scat's normal enough to where people know that people play with poop sexually.
Okay, scat's the most fucked up.
I
trying to think of something that everybody knows about that's more fucked up.
like
Well, I mean,
Will said, like
pedophilia,
two
but we're gonna
two
stick
girls,
with,
one
like,
cup. You know, is
normal.
like
Yeah.
beast,
Yeah, we're not gonna-
maybe furries.
bestiality. I mean furries, but I don't really hate the furries as long as they're not.
I think a lot of the
straight
hate for the
zoophiles.
furries have died down.
You think so?
I think
To some extent, I feel like as long as there's no
As long as they just stick-
illegal stuff going on,
I think as
it's
long as they
kinda
keep
like,
it to the conventions, I think
Okay.
everyone's okay
it's kind of
with it.
whatever. I don't care if it's a lifestyle or a fetish.
I'm just saying the guinea pig in the ass or the hamster
That's
or whatever.
not normal.
No, I'm just saying that's mainstream. It was
It's
on
known.
South
You keep
Park.
telling me
It is known.
that's not a normal fetish. You keep saying we need a normal fetish.
I'm saying mainstream fetish. It was on South
no
Park.
one has a goddamn fetish to put a hamster up their ass.
Oh no, dude, that's a
Oh,
real
dude,
thing.
that's a real thing.
No way.
Yes,
Yes, dude, that is a
Give
real
me
thing.
a population percentage.
I'm telling you, that was on
Low,
South Park. That's
but,
how famous it is.
No, dude, there's
Alright,
been a
hold
thing where people put small animals in their buttholes so
Yeah.
that they move around and tickle everything back there, and they jack off or
That's a real
interact with
thing.
another
How did
human.
you not know about this?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that might prove that
Like-
that is the most fucked up mainstream thing. It's so fucked up that
You just didn't
mainstream,
believe it was real.
Yeah, they didn't even believe it was real.
Yeah, no, the old rumor was I think it was Richard Gere.
Yeah. Put a hamster in his ass.
But
But people were putting hamsters in their ass far before Richard Gere ever
yeah,
got to
no,
No
it's
way.
it's a real
the
fetish,
hamster
dude.
would
yeah.
kill you. No way.
it. The hamster dies.
No, the hamster
actually.
dies. Yeah. A mouse or a hamster.
Yeah.
I
Will's making some faces. Look
I
at it
would
this
say
way.
guinea pigs, but I saw a guinea pig recently, and they are way too big.
I don't know. I could probably fit a guinea pig in my
Fucking
ass.
leave you gaping.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean-
I think I could fit a guinea pig in my ass.
I've
much
seen
would you-
some of his equipment
Hold on.
before. He
If you
might
had
not
to
be
train to
lying.
put a guinea pig up your ass, what would you go? Like what
had to
size?
train?
Yeah, if you had to train your ass.
I guess I'd start putting like cans up there, like can of soda. Like it's a good start and spot. And then if I could fit 2 cans of soda, I could probably fit a guinea pig
Well, they
in my
make
ass.
butt plugs big enough for that. Why use?
That's true.
foreign
Why wouldn't
objects?
I just
Yeah, just
get a
get an
guinea
actual-
pig?
no one
shaper
restricted you. You're the one that went out the gate with canned soda.
He was just like, I'm gonna shove some Dr. Pepper up my ass.
No one gave you any restrictions.
This is a good episode, man. We're talking about a lot of stuff here. Have we covered a single news article?
Just go to baddragon.com, and I promise you can find something at least the same width as
Yeah.
a hamster you can train your asshole with, and it'll be made of fucking rubber latex, and it'll be, I hesitate to say this, safe.
Yeah.
For you to train your asshole with it, as
Do you
opposed
think
to
Bad
using
Dragon
a-
would sponsor us?
No, we're not.
I think
famous
we're too-
enough.
No, I'm saying if we did, if we got famous, if
I
people
don't
started
know.
listening to this.
Maybe.
They like the the Cream Crew people and Meat Canyon, and
Yeah, those
they're
assholes.
a lot better than us, but
Oh,
we're just as debauched as they
Look,
are. I wanna say.
have you asked them?
Bad Dragon, if
Yeah.
they'd sponsor us.
I mean,
Have you-
I would.
Don't sponsors usually reach out to us, not the other way around?
I have no clue.
No.
Yeah,
like,
we
it
wouldn't
can go.
know.
It can go both ways.
We
So,
wouldn't know.
So the way it works is, if you're small like us, you reach out to sponsors.
Well, you're obviously learning this. Why don't you get us on your bigger podcast that you have?
yeah, because you guys suck. What do you mean? You're not funny. You don't even come up with topics. You don't bring shit to this podcast.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just here to
you
be
just
a
read
straight
news
man.
articles like we're a fucking news show. I feel like we should every time we start this damn thing, we should start with banana at Wanny News.
Patrick, auto tune that so that it's actually professional. We don't want to seem like an independent podcast with no
Sports
fucking.
with Wanny.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
yeah, that's
Or sportscast.
the
So
1%
that's why.
of Tinder. Dating app launches a $500 per month option for elite users.
I'm sorry, say that again.
There's a $500 subscription on Tinder,
Yeah.
for its elite users.
Yep.
Which is funny because that puts you in like an exclusive. Actually, I heard that they let you like cold call like girls. If
Do
you,
they?
Yeah, if you pay that. So like, imagine being a chick on Tinder and you're at work and you just get a cold call from some incel who's
That-
like paying $500.
The world's largest online dating company has been experimenting with different pricing plans across its various markets. The company, which operates a wide portfolio of dating apps, including Tinder, Hinge, and Match.com, has been trying to find new ways to generate revenue from its user base.
They're trying to find new ways to milk as much money from incels as they possibly can, so that they continue to think that they spending more money will somehow make them,
are the new
you know,
market, Eric.
Some of these changes have included shorter duration subscriptions and new a la carte features, as now we see the latest innovation, a $500 monthly subscription for its flagship app called Tinder Select. While that might sound like an absurd amount to pay for most people, the company seems to believe that there's an opportunity for an ultra high-end tier. What comes with the Tinder Select? Now, that's the important part.
There's an opportunity to milk some very sad whales.
Yes, seriously.
Elon Musk be on Tinder like.
Before dividing into any potential impacts this new plan could have on Match Group's overall business, it's important that we best take a look at what the plan actually offers users. For starters, Tinder Select isn't going to be accessible to everyone. In order to participate in the program, users will have to apply, and the company says it will be granting access to less than 1% of its users. If a member is accepted to the program, they will be given the option to display a badge on their profile, identifying them as a Select member. Hold on. Once approved, members will get a variety of benefits that aren't available to standard users.
Will is just so ashamed. He's like, is this the kind of content I'm going to be a part of? Is this
Some
what
of
I
those
want
benefits
my children
include-
to know me for 20 years later. We were the ones who farted directly into the microphone. We were very highbrow.
He's hiding his fucking face, dude. He's trying so hard not to laugh right now. You fucking bitch, you fucking little bitch.
He's crying.
He's fucking crying.
He's a very sad man right now.
Some of those benefits include the ability to message someone without matching first, greater profile visibility, and the option to swipe in select mode, which allows users to see only the profiles of which select members. Tinder's management team believes that there's a real opportunity here, as CEO Bernard Kim, Patrick put up Bernard Kim, noted during the second quarter earnings call, we've been actually testing multiple components of this experience with our members today, and we're seeing actual real benefits.
Well,
so I'm guessing that you guys are going to be signing up for that as soon as you leave.
Would you
still
hate message
married.
if you had the opportunity? Would you hate message Kim Jong Il?
What
I
would
don't
I
know
say?
what I would say to him. Yeah.
Yeah, what would I say?
I don't know.
I'd probably no.
Fuck you,
You know,
I
it'd be
guess.
really
Quit
funny.
being a dick.
Yeah.
No, it would be better just to like
Would you
catfish
what
him.
if you just gave him like general advice?
No, what if I catfished him? What if I just acted like a really pretty woman and then tried to convince him
Fuck
that
That'd be
you know,
a funny Disney movie.
oh my god, that would be that not
Catfishing
even
Kim Jong Il.
Yeah.
a DreamWorks movie.
Or
It'd be
Kim
better
Jong-
for
Kim
DreamWorks.
Jong-un.
That does
I guess.
feel more DreamWorks
Yeah,
than it
yeah.
does Disney. Yeah, for sure.
A dictator gets catfished. That's
Yeah.
a good premise. You can make a whole
That'd
movie
be a
out
good
of that.
comedy.
Yeah, you can make a whole movie out of that.
I feel like we need Sacha Baron Cohen up in here.
The cat. What would you call it? Fishing for dick. I don't know. You'd have to call it something fun. Yeah, get all that silence out now. We don't have a fucking another 15 minutes to fill or some shit. Actually, we got like I don't know, like another 10 minutes. Oh, how about another article, boys? How about another fucking article?
Hey, did you guys hear that Unity backed down?
Did they finally?
Yeah.
Unity?
Yeah. I mean, it's still not a great deal, but like
What's their deal now?
You can either choose to pay so much a month or you can do it by percentage.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that, actually. That's probably a better idea.
Well, it's better than what they were going to do, but
People
it's
are
still
still
a shitty
pissed.
deal. Yeah, people are still moving.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I would not be surprised if people inherently drop Unity altogether.
Hey, if you care to comment in our video, here, you should let us know if you hate or like that we barely know the news. Like, does it add or subtract from the podcast? Let us know.
I gotta tell you, dude, this is probably the best show on the internet. That's and that's definitely
full stop best show on the internet.
We are
Absolutely.
speeding towards Joe Rogan numbers.
The fact that I have my feet kicked up on the table and I'm just leaning back haphazardly, just barely fucking putting in any effort. That's 100% good podcast etiquette.
Yeah.
JRE ain't got shit on us, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he always farts in the mic.
Imagine he gets up and he's like
A big protein-filled fart.
Yeah. He just shits himself into the microphone. The camera changes. It's like Jordan Peterson on the other end.
Just as sad as I was.
Yeah.
Just disappointed.
You
in
sound
where his
like you
life is.
ate meat. you ate meat, Joe.
You sound like you ate some meat. That's good for you. That's good for you. That's
Can you
good stuff.
do a good Jordan Peterson?
I don't even know what he sounds like. You gotta clean your room. I know he does that. That's like
in
his.
your room.
You gotta clean your room. It's the most. My dad likes Jordan Peterson, and I remember I made
Because
my
he,
dad mad.
But it's just because Jordan Peterson makes right-wing word salad, and people like that.
I think my dad
Old
just
people like
likes
Yeah,
emotion.
pretty much.
I think my dad likes health related
Well, he
you
gives,
know,
like,
I'm
really-
fine with like clean your room and go to the gym.
Yeah,
Like,
he
that's
gives
not
really,
bad
really
advice.
basic advice.
pragmatic
There's
advice.
nothing
Yeah.
wrong
Well,
with
he,
that
he
advice.
gives nothing burger advice, basically.
Yeah.
Like, he gives you the same advice you would get if you just looked up how to live a good life.
Like a
Yeah.
really fucking generic self-help book. And
Yeah.
It's these fatherless bastards out there who have had absolutely
Fatherless
no fucking
behavior.
Like they've just never had any kind of guidance in their fucking lives, and they're just glomming on to anything. That's why you get the fucking Andrew Tates, Jordan Peterson,
You're fucking
blah, blah,
projecting.
blah.
Jesus
All
Christ.
sorts of shit,
You're
man.
projecting, you fucking inso.
Like,
Well, I have a
mean,
dad, unlike Eric.
I have a dad. I've had like 3 or 4 dads. What are you talking about?
3 or 4 dads.
That
here's
means
the
you
fu-
don't have a dad.
No, here's the trick. I didn't lose any.
Ah.
Like I just
They're
had
all
multiple
gay.
father
He has
figures.
4 gay dads.
I was gonna say either he has 4 gay dads or
Well,
his mom is
be
getting
fair,
around.
One of them did actually pass away during COVID. That actually sucked a lot. That's
That
why I
does
actually
suck.
quit the movie theater business.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
Yeah, I got really sick of people by that time, so I was just like, nah, I'm fucking done with this.
Did you hear about
That's
that
fair.
emotional support alligator?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
couldn't bring it into the stadium.
Emotional support alligator named Wally denied entry into the Phillies stadium. A Philadelphia Phillies fan and his emotional support alligator Wally were denied entry into Wednesday's game against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The fan, identified by the Philadelphia Inquirer as Joey Haney, arrived at Citizens Bank Park walking Wally on a leash, claiming a nearly 5-foot alligator was his service animal.
That's enough to kill somebody.
It's totally.
Well,
The stadium's
remember,
policy
they're
on
talking like tip of the nose to tip of the tail. It's 5 foot. He's
But like
actually
that, but that's
still
like enough to
fucking
that's enough to
huge.
squish a head.
The stadium's
could kill a
policy
small
on support
child,
animals
for sure.
on
Nah,
the
that's
Phillies
like-
official website states certified service dogs or service dogs in training for guests with special needs are welcome. All other animals are prohibited. So, I mean, if he had read the fucking fine print, he wouldn't be in this situation in the first
I don't think
place.
he looked into it at all. I
that's his fucking
sincerely
problem.
doubt that he looked into it.
What do you mean I can't bring my gator into the Phillies
Okay.
game?
I mean, I'm actually
it's smaller
fine.
smaller than I thought.
I'm actually fine with an emotional support alligator. If that fucking works for you, that's fucking fine.
Keep it in your pool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's not really out at Walmart.
And
Emotional
see,
support
that's
animal.
why it can't be a service animal.
Keep it in your fucking
it could
pants,
be emotional
dude.
support. Taking care of animals is a very good way to even out your brain
Yeah.
a little bit. It helps
But
you.
use some logic and reason.
Yeah.
You can't take that out in public.
No.
You can't train the damn thing.
You gotta
No,
clean your room.
it's
You
a
gotta take care of
fucking
your alligator.
alligator.
Yeah.
Like, they have some intelligence. Don't get me wrong. You could probably get it to mostly not consider ever eating you. Like, just don't.
Like that guy who makes YouTube shorts.
Yeah, that guy.
Like, that's fine. But like, you can't fucking. Again, you just can't fucking take it anywhere. It's a fucking alligator.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
If you punch yourself, well, this is without your consent. If you punch yourself in the face,
Is this a rape question?
no.
By that logic, he's not consenting, dude.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Oh my
He's
god.
raping me with this
Call the
question right
police.
now.
Call
If
the
you
police.
punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you strong or weak?
Ooh, damn. My man.
Mm.
That's fucking deep.
I'm 14 and this is too
yeah,
deep.
I'm fucking 14 and this is deep. I'd say you're fucking weak. I'd say you're a little fucking pussy.
You're a pussy?
Yeah, you can't take your own fist to the face. You're a fucking pussy, dude.
Oh no.
If you kick yourself in the nuts and it hurts, you strong or are you weak?
You're strong because you
You're
took
flexible.
someone. Yeah, you took someone in the nuts.
Like, I'm not sure.
You're strong. You took a kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
You ever kicked your dad in the nuts?
No.
I kicked my dad in the nuts one time.
I think I've kicked my
not
dad in the
kill
nuts
you.
once or twice.
My dad came at me in the kitchen one time and scared me. I was at the fucking refrigerator and I turned around and my father was right there and he
And
said,
you went, that's not, I don't know you.
that's my purse. He said, Patrick, what do you do if somebody comes at you like this? He scared the shit. He did it like really fast. He said that extremely fast and then like started coming at me. I didn't even realize it was my dad and I just immediately kicked him in the groin. And he just fell over screaming.
And you went, good job.
Yeah, he was laying on the ground. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he was like, no, you did good. Yes, you did a good job.
That's fine, actually. That's a perfectly reasonable response. I can't actually get mad at you for that.
I'd like to shout out somebody.
Who's that?
Hank and John Green.
Yeah.
Apparently, their community got a medical company that sells tuberculosis
Vaccines?
no
Treatments? Drugs?
treatments or like finding out, like you find it out like that you have tuberculosis test.
Okay.
Yeah, they got them to not only come down on their prices, but to up their maintenance on all of their products and their production lines.
Okay.
So shout out to their community.
Shout out to those guys.
Oh, yeah. I love the
what is-
Green Brothers.
What is
Those
fucking...
guys are just nice.
What is TB? TB is like your...
You remember in Red Dead 2 when
I never played it.
Consumption.
Yeah, it's
it's-
when you have a cough and you cough up
Edgar
into
Allan Poe's, all of his fucking lady friends
Your-
died of it.
your lungs fill with blood and then you die.
Oh, yeah.
It was very romanticized in the late 1800s, I believe.
In Red Dead 2, the main character
frail-
dies of tuberculosis.
I feel like TB and smallpox are like two of the worst ways to go, I hear. Like more common, like bad ways to go that were extremely common. Like you could die from tuberculosis and you could die from smallpox, like super easy.
Thankfully, modern medicine has basically pushed tuberculosis off to the edge. Like
Except for
people don't-
anti-vaxxers.
If modern medicine didn't exist,
'em.
when would you guys have died? Like when's the earliest you got sick enough to die?
I probably would have died at 10.
Yesterday, dude. Would have died fucking yesterday.
Maybe at 10.
At 10? What from?
I had a huge flu.
You had a huge flu and you would have
Yeah.
died, you think?
Like, it was so bad, then, like, my fever was like 108.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think there were a couple of times. I remember when my mom had to give me like a dropper filled with this like gritty penicillin stuff.
Yeah.
Like I remember that might have been, yeah, there might have been a couple of times where without modern antibiotics, I'd have been in one of those little coffins.
I broke my, if not then, probably when I was like 12 or 13, I broke my arm.
Yo, you think you would have died from breaking your arm?
Well, back
Possible.
then you might have gotten an infection or something.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would have died from appendicitis. Like without modern medicine, I mean, I would have
yeah.
been fucking dead.
You'd have been super fucked.
Yeah, I would have
Oh, yeah,
died
your
at 12.
your back would have fucked and killed you too.
Oh yeah, my back probably would have killed me at some point.
Oh yeah, because the idea of you being able to avoid physical labor in Mississippi for as long as you have.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Like you'd be fucked.
I think about that all the time. If I had lived in a different era, then I would have been like a farmhand or something. Like judging by from where I fucking live.
So like, just for information, I guess, the reason you hurt your back, right, was lifting a lawnmower.
Yeah.
What would be the like 1800s equivalent?
like fucking getting
Fucking with
kicked by a
your
horse.
In the
I was
back,
gonna say fucking with a
like,
horse cart or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, you're walking to the back of like to check the axle of the horse cart, and that horse just fucking kicks you in the
kicks
spine.
me in the spine, yeah, and I just fall over and scream.
Could be trying to fix like a windmill grinder or something like that too. There's all sorts of shit.
I told you that
Past
my
was
friend knows a
dangerous.
guy who died like falling into a fucking soybean silo, didn't I?
That sucks
Yeah,
so
you did.
bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I told
You know
Eric.
what's fucked up about that?
What's
You
up?
just
Suffocate.
suffocate. Yeah, you just suffocate.
No, dude. Apparently, like suffocating is like you die a lot faster than you run out of air because the vacuum fills your lungs with the soybeans.
Ugh.
Your eyes get filled with the soybeans.
Oh.
Your ears, your nose, your mouth.
What is it, the pressure? It
Yeah,
pushes
the
them
pressure,
in?
it shoves it all into your body. So your entire body gets filled with soybeans.
That's
Lovely.
rough. Imagine being the guy to discover that person.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Like-
no, they were there. They didn't discover him. Like he fell in, they saw him fall in. And then they had to go down to the bottom. They had to turn the thing off,
Yeah.
which takes like a fucking minute and a half. So, I mean, he's definitely dead.
Right.
And then they had to go down to the bottom of the silo and then cut the side of the silo open with a giant fucking saw. And then like dig the soybeans out until his body fell out.
What do you think a body filled with beans looks like?
Apparently, it was horrifying. I can
would
say that
imagine
much.
so.
Some eldritch
Like,
horror ass
do you,
shit.
Do you
wonder-
think it's like? Do you think it's bloated, or do you think it looks more like a scarecrow?
No, it looked like a scarecrow. Like he said, it wasn't
Oh.
bloated. He said it was just like all the things where there was an orifice, like they had obviously like been pushed in or pulled out, and there was just beans falling out of him in every hole.
So like that whole silo can't be used.
I
was
would
gonna say-
imagine that you probably can fix it.
Imagine if the cruel ass corporate owner or whatever was just like,
Move
yeah,
the beans
get the-
around.
Yeah, just stir those back in there real quick. Let's
All the beans that look
know.
like they're bloody, get them out.
Yeah, get the
let's,
red ones out.
Let's rinse those off.
Yeah, you know,
real
tell you
quick,
what, put them in the chili bean section.
I
Yeah,
wonder.
it'll be fine.
I never asked. I never asked what they did with the rest of the beans. I bet they fucking just used them. I bet they just turned the silo back. I bet they like called an
No, they
ambulance
can't
or
turn.
whatever.
Well, they can't turn the silo back on. They ripped a hole.
That's
in
true.
It.
They ripped
Well,
a
they
hole
just
in it.
patched the hole, put the
That,
thing back
I don't
on.
think that's how it works.
Because I mean,
Well,
There's a
back
vacuum,
in.
but there's a vacuum.
yeah,
You
but think
can't-
how
you
many
can't weld a
thousands of
vacuum
dollars
back
of.
in.
Think
Well,
of how
it's
many.
not a real vacuum. It's just a twisty thing, and then it goes
You're
down.
a fucking twisty thing.
Imagine
like-
how many thousands of dollars worth of soybeans were in a silo, though. Like, okay,
Yeah, but the
A lot.
FDA would not let you use
if they find out,
knew.
that. Well,
if is good. If
to the
if they find
FDA
out.
agent listening, this is obviously happening in Minecraft.
But what if the FDA finds out?
No, well, they're going to because the coroner report.
Thank you.
Oh, that's true.
what was
Yeah.
it? Bobcat Johnson or whatever.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Goldthwait, yeah.
or something.
From his I believe he was playing, is it Pain or Panic?
That's Pain.
I think
That's
the
Pain is the
yeah,
red one.
Panic was
The blue little
one.
devil because he's
Yeah.
panicked.
In my mind, the worst farming accidents that I know of is the real life one that I heard of was this guy was out at midnight by himself doing hay shit, and he fell into the
Hey, Baylor.
hay baler.
Oh fuck
and it
me.
chopped him up, right? And they didn't find him until the next day.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause,
doubt
like,
that.
For a whole day, he was on the news as missing, and then in the evening news, they found him in there.
yeah.
And then the one that that fucks with me personally is the in ag class for our safety stuff.
What is ag class?
Agricultural science.
Okay, thank you.
Which is just farming, basically.
Farming.
The one that fucks with me is this guy like he's looking at a spinning tractor chopper thing,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason he just touches it with his finger, and like his whole body fucking shoots into it and gets sucked in.
Jesus
And it just
fucking Christ.
it just fucking twists him like he just gets all twisted up, and it looks
Yeah,
like
he's like a
It looks
pretzel.
like the Junji Ito.
Oh yeah,
Spirals.
Uzumaki.
Yeah. And yeah, that
I was
one
just
fucks
thinking
with me.
about that.
If you want a horrifying death that really fucks with you, 1,000 Ways to Die. Do you know what a D hole is?
No.
In a pool.
dick hole.
The
Yeah,
dick
yeah.
hole. Yeah.
In a pool or like
yes,
yeah.
I remember this one.
In a pool or like water situation in a drainage. If the drainage is happening, but like you can't tell or whatever, like there's just so much water you wouldn't be able to tell. It's called a D hole.
Okay.
And I could be wrong. Correct me in a smarmy way in the comments.
yeah.
But anyways,
if he's wrong, just comment wrong.
Yeah.
Just comment the word wrong.
and
Yeah,
so
all
like
caps.
the whole most
Well, no, you
horrifying
listened to almost
death
the whole thing.
that I've seen is some guy was in a swimming pool that was having the drainage was happening, but no one knew, and he swam down towards the drainage, and because of how small the hole is, it creates a lot of suction, so much suction that you can't get out of it. He goes in ass first. And because the drainage is so strong, it pulls all of his intestines out.
Oh yeah. That's
Gah.
That is a fucked up way to go.
There's a Steve Palahniuk book, the guy who wrote Fight Club. He wrote a book that starts out that way.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, if you do not sit on the drain at the bottom of the pool. Like, that is...
Or do. I mean, if that's your fetish. I mean,
Yeah, having your organs ripped out through your butthole while you're glued to the bottom of a pool where you simultaneously drown and get disemboweled through your anus.
It's a shame you can only get off to that once.
Much like, that's the threat with like the suffocation one.
No breathing?
Yeah.
Don't give a... No, wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. No. Yeah?
If I...
Got my heart bleeding! Okay, that's the show, folks.